Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Starsector. So we just had another big fight, and we actually captured another Buffalo class. So we also got a massive payout, by the way, 90,000 credits for that one fight due to system bounties and there being a bounty on the top of the head of this guy. He had a cruiser which we destroyed utterly. So let's dock with Jangala and see what it's going to cost us to repair all of our ships. 25 supplies. That's actually not that much. Let's do that. So, go and trade hire supplies and personnel. Got quite a bit to sell here, actually. Lots of metals. We're going to get rid of all of this, really. At this point in time, we can buy pretty much anything we want, so I'm not too concerned. We are going to want a lot of supplies. In fact, I'm going to want about 300 supplies at this point, as I'm running with several ships in my fleet. There we go. We are over our logistics rating again. Definitely something we need to increase. We're actually quite over it. That's a shame. Well, maybe we'll have to see about getting rid of a few ships. Might be for the best. Okay, I'll have a think about that. So that does increase... Okay, so the maximum combat readiness of all ships is reduced by 3% and the repair rate of all ships is reduced by 3%. Neither of those is particularly devastating to us. I'm not massively worried about that. So let's confirm that. How are we doing on crew, actually? We have 500 crew. The fleet requires 475. So we've got a very small limit of crew there. We have lots of elite crew, lots of veteran crew, and lots of standard crew. We can make a lot of money just selling crew off, to be honest. But let's get in another... let's get quite a lot of green crew. And we can just train them up. That's plenty. 577 crew now. That's gonna... Sorry, that number is gonna bug me like you wouldn't believe. Let's... There we go. 580 crew. That's a good number. We will confirm that. Now, let's have a look at the refitting facilities quickly, because we do have our new Buffalo, the ISS Acer. Currently, you're not equipped with any weapons, so how did we deck you out? You had the antimatter blaster for close range work, and pretty much everything else is harpoons. Tempting. It is very tempting. Yeah, I think we'll put another antimatter blaster on you there, just for close range work if you get into it. Missile hardpoints, I think it's gonna be harpoons all over the place, really. Just because I really like harpoons. Actually, no, I don't want that one. I want the medium. Yeah, the harpoon MRM pod. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Ammo 12. Ammo 3. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually not the one we want in that plot. Let's put that there. I'm just going to fill it out with long-range missiles because I want this ship to stay well out of the fight. Let's see if we can put some Vulcans on here. That'd be nice. There we go. A couple of Vulcan cannons for sale. Just for point defense. And tactical laser would be useful in that spot. There we go. I think that should work out quite nicely. Let's see, we're decked out with 6 and 6, so we'll do that. We'll give you blast doors and expanded missile racks. Your top speed is actually reduced, I'm not sure why. In fact, I want to change that one for let's see, can I change that for the MRM pod? No, I'd have to get rid of a few things. I mean, you don't generate much flux, so shouldn't be a problem with that. So there we go. You can have the pod for continuous high rate of fire. So change that around, take you down to 3, take you down to 4, and we should be able to add in the expanded missile racks. Brilliant. Okay, pretty happy with that. We've got a long-range PD laser. Can I change that for a tactical laser? I can. There we go. Now, looking at my ship, I was actually wrong about I completely forgot that tactical lasers aren't actually point defense weapons. So we are a bit vulnerable to missiles at the moment. I mean, I do love tactical lasers, don't get me wrong. We do have options. I mean, I believe there is a modification we can have which will allow not sure which one it is. There's a modification that I think we can fit which will allow small energy weapons to function as point defense, but I'm not seeing it. Possibly it's something we need to unlock through research. We need to, tech up in it with our character. Okay. Well, what we'll have to do, I think, is change out. Let's change 2 of them for point defense. I've got 2 PD lasers available. Yeah. Let's just do that. There we go. Maybe leave the front tactical laser. Might be worthwhile. Heavy burst lasers are actually surprisingly short range compared to everything else. Considering changing those for something else as well. Just not sure what. Well, I mean, once we get in close, they are absolutely devastating. I like the harpoons for long range support, so I think I'll keep that as is. Let's try with this loadout and see how they work. Let's see, weapon groups, does that change anything? How many tactical lasers have you... Oh, you got tactical lasers. I've completely forgot about the tactical lasers at the rear. No, those are going to want to be point defense as well, I'm afraid. There we go. So that does cover all of our arcs quite nicely. Just check the weapon groups again there. Yeah, we'll leave the tactical laser on auto fire. Don't see an issue with that. In fact, I'll put it in with the graviton beam because it does have the same range. And everything else should be pretty fine, I think. Content to let the AI handle the assault chain guns and the heavy needlers. It seems to have better aim than I do, so what can you say about that? Okay. So everyone seems pretty happy. We've got lots of supplies. Fuel's a bit low. We could probably do with more of that if we're going to go anywhere. And there doesn't seem to be much more out here. I imagine after that massive payout we got, the bounty is going to reduce significantly. Let's see if there's anything on the intel screen. New Maxios is offering a significant bounty, but we've never really found much there. There are some fairly big bounties out there. In EOS. Lots of them in EOS, actually. Could take a trip to EOS. Pick up all of these bounties. That might be interesting, actually. Could be some significant fighting. So we are going to want some fuel for that, I think. Let's see. 45 credits. I mean, it's not a great amount. It's not a great cost, I mean, but we can definitely afford to splash out a bit. There we go, 300 units of fuel. That should hopefully get us all there. Not quite sure how much fuel we're going to use, but I guess we're going to find out. So let's hit the jump gate. 19 fuel. That's quite a lot. Okay. Not much happening in space. There is a pirate scout, pretty sizable one. Pirate raiders. Let's head to Magic. See what we can... No, it's EOS, sorry. Head to EOS. Might want to keep an eye out for any Tritachyon trade fleets as well. We are hostile to them now, as we decided to pick off a few, and could see some interesting fights against them. So let's head to EOS and see what we see on the way. I'll occasionally pop into the map, see if anything's coming nearby. Our fleet is looking pretty impressive now. Although, have we got both buffaloes? I can't see. Where's both buffaloes? You're with us, but I can't see 2 buffaloes on the screen there. That's a disappointment. Ooh, trade fleets, hostile. Far too fast for us, though. Now that trade fleet is bigger, and I think heading this direction. Let's take a little bit of a diversion. Are they? No, I think they might actually be heading away from us. Yes, they are. That's a shame. Yeah, these small trade fleets we can't really pick up. We're now kind of more of a battle fleet than anything. They've already jumped into Asconia. Ooh, wow. Powered Armada popped up behind us though. That is a sizable force. Let's head to Eos. We do want to do these, pick up these pirate bounties for the lovely payout we get for them. And we are also using a lot of fuel. I should probably try and get there before I run out of fuel, as we've already used over half of it. Good lord. We should be okay. I don't think we're going to run out of fuel. It'd be embarrassing at this point in the game if I did run out of fuel. But there we go. Here we go. Okay. That's alright. No, the ones in Eos are still okay, I think. No? Oh, let me just check quickly. Yeah, one of them has just ended, unfortunately. Oh, that was in Corvus. I didn't even know there was another one in Corvus. Maybe I misread the screen. Let's see, where do we want to come out? Fringe? I guess we want to use Paladin's Bridge. We did use a lot of fuel there. But we made it okay. Luckily, no big groups of Tritachyon ships to ambush us. And I guess we just want to head straight down this way and see what we can see. Got plenty of supplies. It shouldn't be too long a journey. Okay, that is actually a pretty small fleet. Potts Raiders. Nothing but small combat ships, actually. It's a bit disappointing. How much was the bounty on Potts Raiders? 30,000 credits. 30,000 credits for that? That's nothing. What about the other group? The other group? Oh, the other group is gone. God damn it. How am I too late? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Well, we kind of came here for nothing, but I suppose we'll pick up this group of pirate raiders. This should be fairly quick and easy. So what do they actually have? A defective Lasher class, a defective Cerberus class, a defective Cerberus class, a defective Lasher class, a defective Ham class, and a defective Ham class. So nothing that really threatens us at all, just 6 small frigates and combat freighters. We will obviously pursue them and destroy them utterly. Let's take command of the action. Now, we're not going to need many ships for this. I refuse to not use my cruiser though, just because it's so much fun. We'll bring the fighters in. They could be useful for harassing and chasing stuff down. We'll have our Wolf class, I believe, and maybe just the Hammerhead actually. I think between us that should be all the firepower we need. Let's do that. We'll deploy, and I'm kind of content just to let everyone do their own thing. If they start running away dramatically, and I worry about people getting isolated or cut off, then maybe we'll have to do something about that, but otherwise this is going to be fairly one-sided. These ships are not going to be able to withstand firepower of this magnitude. There we go. Wow, that ship is just melting away. Kind of ridiculous there. Let's keep moving. I want to try and chase stuff down. Hopefully the fighters can get in range of something, and they'll then cause it to turn and engage. Our Wolf class... not sure where our Wolf class is. Oh, they've just destroyed a ship as well. Okay. There we go. They've been forced to turn and engage, so this will be at least 3 of their ships down. Did lose a couple of ships there, but they are now being engaged by the Hammerhead. Just trying to get the cruiser in range. It doesn't quite have the speed for long pursuits like this. But now they've been forced to turn and engage, I think they're going to struggle to get away. Especially if they overload like that. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, looks like the rest of their fleet has now retreated. Okay, so we took out half of them, including the flagship. We lost one crew member during that. We did take a couple of fighter casualties, but nothing significant. So we will stand down and pick through the salvage. Not very much, obviously, but we'll take all of it. Now, that's made the Ludic Church happy with us, but do we get the bounty yet? I don't think so. We'll probably need to pick up this fight again. So here we go, 3 ships. They've just got the Cerberus, the defective Cerberus class, the defective Hound class, and the defective Hound class. Nothing to threaten us at all. Take command of the action. Wolf class, fighters, ourselves for giggles, and maybe the Enforcer this time. They do have a speed boost that might come in handy. And I'm just going to let everyone run wild and do their own thing. One of them is already going to have a bad day. That ship is going to be destroyed pretty shortly. There we go, they are down. Looks like if I give orders to you, could you possibly... Actually, everyone just search and destroy. Just kill them all. No time for subtlety. Hopefully my Wolf class will engage that ship soon. They use their ship system to skip ahead. I mean, I could have taken command of the Wolf class. It might have been a change of pace to be in the faster ship again, but I've got a cruiser. Why would I not want to be in my cruiser when I've got a cruiser? Looks like they are... One of their ships might get away, actually. Somehow this ship flying backwards is still faster than my cruiser. That is a bit galling, actually. Okay, let's put some harpoons at you. My fighters could get in there and... Ooh, that was a pretty big hit. Looks like they've lost an engine as well. Fighters are not being the most efficient at engaging there, but looks like we've got them anyway. Brilliant, so that was 2 of the 3. That last one is still here, actually. No, they have retreated. Damn. Oh, you managed to catch up with me. I knew you were fast enough to do that. So they've just got 1 Cerberus class standard combat freighter. Stand down, that's another 238 credits, some more loot. Okay. And they've disappeared. Was that enough to get us the bounty, which was 30,000 credits, I believe? Ooh, and Robin's Raiders. That might be a new bounty. 40,000 credit bounty posted by the Ludic Church on Kane Robbins. Okay. There's 2 destroyers. I'll gladly pick up that fight. I just want to see if we actually get the bounty for the fleet we just destroyed, or maybe not. There we go. Brilliant. 30,000 credits for that fight. And the hegemony now like us 100% again. Brilliant. Well, I'm going to call this episode here. Next episode we're going to pick up these guys, Robin's Raiders, and destroy them. So thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!